So we made this out of pipe, and then we like drilled little holes in it, right here, and then one in the back. And then we took a little other piece of pipe so we could like hold it, and we hot glued it on there, so that way we could like hold the instrument up while we're playing it.
On the back, you mean you got something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's something hanging off there, huh?
Right here.
Does that help?
Yes, it does tremendously.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And then we duct taped it to make it all pretty.
What was the name of it?
A musiki.
A musiki.
A what?
A musiki. Okay, it means music in Greek.
Yeah.
You are quite smart. Okay.
And
I think I just wrote a muskie.
and then we just put my clarinet top on there, but we had some technical difficulties with this little thing because my cork came off, so it doesn't sound as good as it did over the weekend, but no.
So how come the cork would play a role in it?
Well, the cork kind of like puts that extra little padding in there to like keep the sound down in here instead of letting it come out through the top a little bit.
If you guys look at her, shake your, just yes. What that cork does, it just holds it in, basically.
Yeah.
Okay?
But it broke, so.
So explain a little bit more about it, girls.
Well, the pitches are changed just by plugging up the holes, obviously, and just
So
less holes covered, the higher the note.
Yep, and then
Okay.
like you blow into the mouthpiece, which vibrates the reed, which creates the sound, and then the more holes you cover, the lower the sound goes, because the longer distance the sound has to come out of.
Okay. Emily, why does that change the pitch? I know. Go ahead, Emily.
Why does like covering up holes change it?
Like what's changing about pitch? Okay.
Well,
I gotta hit the thing anyway. Go ahead.
well, whenever there's just the vibrations have to go longer, which make them slower, which makes a lower noise.
Not slower.
But like longer.
Okay. So what's changing, Charlie?
So, like the pitch changes when you lift up your fingers because it has more space to come out of. So like if you have all your fingers down, then it just has here. So then the more fingers you pull up, the more holes it has to come out of. So then, like the faster the wave goes, the faster the frequency is.
Okay, there you go. The higher the frequency. Very good. So frequency is the big thing. Okay.
Yes.
What else would you guys like to tell us about?
To tune it, you have to like firm up your mouth to get a more sharp note, and then if you loosen your mouth, you get a flatter note.
Okay. So just by changing your mouth.
Yeah.
How else could you guys change the sounds that come out of that?
Well,
Shorter.
we could have like made the pipe shorter or longer. We could have like, which wouldn't really change the sound, but we could have put a thing on the bottom to amplify it. And then you could also like tighten the reed, which sometimes makes a difference, just depending.
Does that tighten the reed?
Type of reed?
Does it tighten the reed to tighten those things?
These little things tighten and then loosen the reed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you guys? Who's going first? Don't tell me what you're gonna play. Who's going first?
I am.
Let's hear it.
Should be interesting.
I'm sure. Girls.
Sorry.
It's okay. That was good. Yay! So, Charlie, did that cork make that much of a difference?
Yeah, it does.
Because you guys were
It really does.
playing really well
Yeah.
last week, weren't you?
Yeah.
Because I mean the air is seeping out now,
It-
so it's.
Did you put duct tape
Sounds-
around it again?
So worse. No, because I don't want to take off the rest of the cork, and if I put duct tape on it, it'll rip it right off.
Can you get more cork for those things?
That
You don't
I'm not
know?
sure about.
I would guess you
I
can.
think probably, but
Hmm.
I have no clue.
Well, you have your own reeds. Very
Yeah, we
sanitary.
do. Mhm.
Except for the whole putting
Except
the
for
thing
the whole
out, but whatever.
mouthpiece part, you know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, just
So as she's doing that, Charlie, does it make a difference where you put that reed?
definitely. Because if you put it too far down, then the space will be too big and it won't vibrate very well, and then you won't be able to make a sound pretty much. But if you put it too high up, you also won't be able to make a sound. So you pretty much just have to
can't
put
make a
it
sound,
right.
period.
right in the correct place, and then it'll sound pretty good.
You guys gotta remember, when we talk about woodwind instruments, that reed is what's making the vibration. So without that, you're just blowing in a pipe
Yeah, pretty
instead of
much.
doing it. All right, Emily,
Well,
whenever you're ready.
Emily has
Difficulties.
special difficulties with this because
Flautas aren't meant to play clarinet.
so she can do it, but it
Okay,
doesn't sound very good.
do your best.
I don't even know. Can I try to make a noise real quick?
Sure.
There you go.
It's all right, try again.
You got it.
Okay.
Keep going, you almost got it.
Gosh darn it. Taking a lot of air.